Yes, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at patching a hole that electricians seem to leave every time they come and visit your house and change a bit of wiring around. They'll cut one of these holes just to access the wiring, and then they'll just leave it there for you to fix up after. So we'll sort of show you the process there of how to fix it. So first of all, the easiest way is to actually cut the new bit of plasterboard first, bigger than the hole you've got, and just mark around it there. I like to put a little arrow on top of the new piece just so I know which way's up, just in case it's not perfectly square. And then we're just going to cut around that line. I like just to run the knife around first and then just cut it out. This one here was very old, very tough board, so it took a while. So I just skipped through that bit for you. But these old boards here in New Zealand had little stones in them for strength back in the day, and it just made them very hard to cut, and it made your knife blade get blunt very fast. So, but we got there in the end. So you can see here I felt inside the hole and I could feel there was a timber stud there, so I actually made sure I had enough timber on that left side there so I didn't have to put a new piece in. I could just use that bit of timber there, and we're just going to make sure we get all those little niggly bits in there cut away properly so the new bit sits flush back with the existing one. We'll just try it there, and once it's pretty good, I just like to scuff up that existing paint there just to help the plaster bond to it there. And what we're going to do is get a bit of timber to put in the left side there, any size, anything you got. This is just a bit of 40mm by 10mm architrave, and we're just going to fix that in there, and we're just going to hold it in while we put a few fixings in at each end. And that's going to enable us to fix our new piece in there. So it's always good just to put a fixing up top and bottom, and sort of one in the middle. Now if you didn't have a timber stud on the other side, you just have to put two new pieces of timber on each side in. Sometimes you might be lucky, you might have timber studs on both sides, so it just depends on where you are on your wall. So once that new bit goes in, you can just fix that in place, just using some drywall screws. And you just want to sink those screws in just enough. You don't want to drive them in too far or else it won't be holding anything. You don't want to break the face paper of the plasterboard. I always like to put a couple of fixings in there, just the existing. And just one more in there. And that's good to go, ready for plaster. Just going to use a bit of fibre fuse, wide patching tape there. So we're just going to first coat this here, bed the tape in, and we'll leave it at that. So if you want to see how to finish it, you can watch my other video there on how to finish it completely, linked up above or down below in the description. But just a reminder here, this is sort of the best way for a beginner or a novice here that's never done it before, just using this pre-mixed multi-purpose filler and just doing the 3-coat system and letting it dry between each one. and then sanding it at the end there. So just bedding the tape in there and then just going over it again, cleaning up the edges, again just letting that dry, and then coming back, second coating it, letting that dry, and third coating it in the sand. So thanks for watching, see you on the next one.